Hi children, good morning. Welcome to our online classes AP Samagra Shiksha VIZIANAGARAM. I am M.Sandhya and I am working as a maths teacher in KGBV Gurla, VIZIANAGARAM district. Hi children, how are you? I hope all of you are fine. In this pandemic situation, it is better don't come out. Stay home, stay safe. Okay, let us start our class. Today our topic is linear equations in one variable. To solve exercise 2.2 problems. Before going to solve the exercise problems, we have to revise about linear equations. You have already learned in the previous class what is a linear equation. But just we revise. Suppose I have written equation. 3x plus 5 is equals to 7. This is an equation. This is an equation. In this equation, a linear equation is equality of algebraic terms involving variables and constants. Okay, a linear equation is equality of algebraic expressions involving variables and constants. Okay, again we have to take another example. 3x minus 7 equals to 4. Here there are two algebraic expressions. This is one and this is one. LHS and RHS. How can you tell LHS and RHS? It has an equality sign. Okay, a linear equation has an equality sign. The algebraic expression which is on the left side to equality sign. This is an equality sign. An algebraic expression which is on the left side of equality sign is called LHS. And which is on the right side is called RHS. Okay, LHS and RHS. The values of these two are equal. It is true only one certain value of a variable. That is the solution of this equation. Okay. Let us take some examples. In these equations, we have to find which are linear and which are not. First, we have to know what is a linear equation. A linear equation means an equation which has degree 1 is called a linear equation. A linear equation means an equation which has degree 1 is called a linear equation. Okay, how can you find the degree of the equation? First, we have to, before going to find the degree of an equation, first we have to find the degree of each individual terms in the equation. Okay, let us take one algebraic term, 3x squared. This is an algebraic term. What is the degree of this term? Means, the degree means the power or exponent of a variable is the degree of the term. What is the degree of the term? The power or exponent of a variable is the degree of the term. So, the degree of 3x squared is equals to how much? 2. So, the degree of this term is 2. Okay, again we have to write another one. Second, 2xy z. This is also a one algebraic term. What is the degree of this term? Already I told you, degree means the power or exponent of a variable. Here, the variables are 3. So, this exponent of x is 1 and the exponent of y is 1 and exponent of z is 1. So, the total is, exponent of variable is 3. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So, the degree of this term is degree is equals to 3. Okay. This one is, the degree of this term is 3. And the next one, 7. Only I have write the constant term 7. What is the degree of this term? Is there any variable? No. So, the degree of a constant term is degree is equals to 0. Degree is equals to 0. Okay children, are you understand about degree? Okay. Now, we have to find the degree of an equation. How can we find the first we have to find the degree of each individual term. Okay, here the term 2x. What is the degree of this term 2x is, here the exponent of variable is 1. So the degree of this term is 1. This one is constant. What is the degree of constant term? 0. And this is also a constant. What is the degree of this term? This is also 0. Okay, now we have to write the degree of an equation. Degree of an equation means the highest degree of the term in the equation is the degree of that equation. Okay, the degree of an equation means the highest degree of the term is the degree of that equation. So the highest degree, what is the highest degree? This one is 1, 0, 0. The highest number is 1. So the degree of this equation is 1. Okay. Okay. Next we have to find the second example. Degree of the second example. Here the variable is also x. The exponent of x is 1 and the exponent of y is 1. So the degree of this individual term is 1 and the degree of this individual term is 1. And this is a constant term. That's why the degree of this term is 0. So highest degree of these terms is 1. So the degree of this equation is also 1. Okay. Next we have to come to the third example. The term 3x square minus 4x equals to 2. This is an equation. So first we have to find the degree. Degree of this term is how much, children? Here the variable of exponent is 2. So the degree of this term is 2. Here the variable of exponent is 1. So the degree of this term is 1. This is the constant. That's why the degree of this term is 0. What is the highest degree in these terms? 2. So the degree of this equation is 2. Okay. And the last one. 5y minus 7 equals to 3. Here the variable is y. The exponent of this term is 1. Okay. So that's why the degree of this term is 1. Okay. The degree of this is a constant. So the degree of this one is 0 and also this one is 0. So the degree of this equation is how much? 1. The highest number is 1. So the degree of this equation is 1. Okay, are you understand? So the degree of the first equation is 1 and the degree of the second equation is 1. The degree of third equation is 2 and the degree of the fourth equation is 1. I already told you what is a linear equation. Linear equation means an equation which has the degree is 1 is called a linear equation. So number 1, number 2 and number 4 are linear equations. But number 3 equation is not a linear equation because the degree of this equation is 2. In the next class we have learned if the degree of an equation is 2 then it is called a quadratic. If the degree of an equation is 3 then it is a cubic. You have learned in the next classes. So you understand, I think, the degree of a linear equation is 1. Now, linear equation in one variable. In one variable means, again we have to come the first problem. Here, in the first example, 2x minus 7 equals to 35. How many variables are there? There are only one variable, that is x. This is a linear equation having only one variable. That's why it is called a linear equation in one variable. And the second one, coming to the second example. How many variables are there in this equation? There are two variables, x and y. That's why it is a linear equation, but not a linear equation in one variable because it has two variables. Okay, and the third one, it is not a linear equation. Next, coming to the fourth. Here is also only one variable. So that's why this is also a linear equation in one variable. Okay, linear equation in one variable is also known as simple equations. These equations are also known as simple equations because they are very simple to solve. That's why we call simple equations. Okay. Okay, children. Now we have to start the exercise 2.2 problems. Okay. In the first Roman, page number 42. Okay. In this page number, exercise 2.2. In the exercise 2.2, the first Roman given all problems based on triangle properties. By using these properties, we can solve this. Okay. In these problems, we can start the first problem. Okay. The first problem is given like this. In this problem, he given one interior. In this triangle, he already given one exterior angle and two interior angles. Okay, we already know about in a triangle the exterior angle. The exterior angle is equals to the sum of opposite two interior angles. Okay, in a triangle, the exterior angle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. Okay, this one is the exterior. The two opposite angles of angle C. Exterior angle C is angle A and angle D. So, the exterior angle of C 123 degrees is equal to the sum of two opposite 56 degrees and x degrees. Okay, we can write these in a equation form. Okay, in a triangle ABC, interior angle A is equals to 56 degrees and angle B is equals to x degrees, and the exterior angle ACD is equals to 123 degrees. Okay, so we can write it as the exterior angle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. That means angle ACD is equals to angle A plus angle B. That means 123 degrees is equals to angle A 56 degrees plus x degrees. Okay, we already know. What is that? If we transpose, plus quantity becomes minus quantity. Minus quantity becomes plus quantity. Multiplicative quantity becomes division quantity. Division quantity becomes multiplicative quantity. Okay. So, here the 56, the variable is x. So, we have to find the value of x. So, the 56. Before 56, we have the sign is 56. Okay, if we transpose 56 to LHS, it becomes negative quantity. That means 123 degrees plus 56, if we transpose plus 56 to LHS, it becomes minus 56 degrees is equals to x degrees. So, 123 minus 56. How much? So, if we subtract 56 from 123, we get, so 13. 13 minus 6 is equals to 7. 11 minus 5 is equals to 6. So 67 equals to x degrees. Therefore, the value of x is equals to 67 degrees. Okay. The value of x is 67 degrees. Therefore, that means angle B is equals to x degrees. Okay?
Go.
This is the second problem. Here he given a triangle. Triangle PQR. In this triangle he given all interior angles. Okay, all interior angles. Angle P is 45 degrees. Angle Q is 3x plus 60 degrees. Angle R is 68 degrees. By using, we have to use angle-sum property to solve this equation, to find the value of x. Okay, we already know angle-sum property. What is that? In a triangle, the sum of all angles is equal to 180 degrees. Is equals to 180 degrees. Okay. In this triangle, angle P equals to 45 degrees, angle Q equals to 3x plus 16, and R equals to 68 degrees. Okay. So, angle sum property. What is that? Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equals to 180 degrees. This is angle sum property. Okay. So, angle P means 45 degrees plus angle Q means 3x plus 16 degrees plus angle R means 68 degrees is equals to 180. Okay, first we have to write the variable term. So 3x plus, now we have to add the constants. 45 plus 16 plus 68 means how much? 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 5, 19. 9. 7, 6 plus 1, 7, 8, 8 plus 4, 12. 129 is equals to 180 degrees. Here we add 129 is positive sign. We are adding 129 to 3x. If we transpose 129, it becomes negative 1. So 3x is equals to 180 plus 129 is equals to minus 129. It becomes minus 129. So, if 3x is equals to 51, if we subtract 129 from 180, we get 51 degrees. Okay, so here x 3 is multiplies x. If we transpose 3, it becomes to division term. So, x is equals to 51 by 3. Okay, 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 sevens are 21. So, therefore, x is equals to 17 degrees. Here, the value of x is 17 degrees. Okay. Okay, let us solve the fourth problem. Okay, this is a triangle. Triangle x, y, z. Okay, look at the triangle, children. Which type of triangle is this? This is a, look at, this is a isosceles triangle. This is a isosceles triangle. You already know before classes. If in a triangle, if any two sides are equal, in a triangle, if any two sides are equal, then it is called an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Okay, in an isosceles triangle, we already know about angles. In an isosceles triangle, the opposite angles of two equal sides. The opposite angles of two equal sides are equal. Here, the two equal sides are xy and xz. The opposite angle of xy is 45 degrees and the opposite angle of side xz is 2x plus 7. Okay, in an isosceles triangle, the opposite angles of two equal sides are equal. Okay, so here we can write in an isosceles triangle, the two opposite angles of two equal sides are equal. Therefore, angle y is equals to angle z. Angle y is equals to angle z. That means 2x plus 7 degrees is equals to 45 degrees. Okay, by using this equation we can solve the value. We can solve this equation to find the value of x. Okay, here we transpose to 7. So 2x equals to 45. If we transpose 7 to RHS, it becomes minus 7. So 2x is equals to, if we subtract 7 from 45, we get 38. Okay, 38. So here 2 is multiplies the term x. So RHS, it becomes division term. So x is equals to 38 by 2. That means 2 ones are 2, 2 nines are 18. So the value of x is equals to 90 degrees. So the variable value x is equals to 90 degrees. Okay children. Now the second problem. Okay, in this exercise, second problem to 17 problems, all are working problems. These are related to our day-to-day life problems. Okay, first, before solving these problems, you have to read the problem carefully. First, you have to read the problem carefully. You have to read the problem again and again to understand. If you understand, then you can write this problem in an equation. It is easy to solve. So I already told. Again I told you. Once again, you have to read the problem again and again to understand. Okay. If you understand the problem, you can solve this easily. Okay. First we can read. The difference between two numbers is 8. Okay. There are two numbers. The difference between those two numbers is 8. If 2 is added to the bigger number, the result will be 3 times the smaller number. Okay? If 2 is added to the bigger number, the result will be 3 times the smaller number. Find the numbers. Okay, children? So, first we have to solve the problem. First we need to know what is the biggest number. Okay, we don't know what is the biggest number and what is the smallest number. That's why we take the biggest number is a variable x. Okay, solution. The biggest number equals to let x. Okay, let x. The difference between two numbers is 8. The difference between two numbers equals to 8. Okay. Now the smallest number. How can we write? Listen once. Suppose 5 minus 3 is equals to 2. 5 minus 3 is equals to 2. Here 5 is the biggest number and 3 is the smallest number. The resulting answer is 2. Okay, we don't know the smallest number. 5 minus some number x is equals to 2. What is the smallest number? How can you find? If we subtract 2 from the biggest number, 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. Okay, so if we want to know the smallest number, you have to subtract the resulting answer from the biggest number. Then we can get the smallest number. Okay, now we can write the smallest number equals to the biggest number x minus the resulting answer 8. Okay, so here we take the biggest number is x. The difference between two numbers is 8. So the smallest number becomes x minus 8. Okay, now you have to read this sentence. If 2 is added to the bigger number, okay, now we can add. 2 is added to the biggest, added to x. The biggest number is x. The biggest number equals to the biggest number is x. Added 2 is added, so plus 2. Okay, the result will be 3 times the smaller number. The result is x plus 2. It will be equals to 3 times the smaller number. Okay, 3 times of, you can write 3 times of smallest problem, equation number 2, 1 is equals to equation number 2. That means x plus 2 is equals to 3x minus 24. Okay, you can write the problem in the equation. Now you can solve. Okay, so before going to solve, first we need to separate variables and constants. Okay, so we have to transpose x. This is in the left side. We have to transpose x to RHS, and we have to transpose minus 24 to LHS. So if we transpose minus 24 to minus 24 becomes plus 24 equals to 3x plus x becomes to minus x. So 24 plus 2 is 26 equals to, here you have to know, you have to think x means apples. X as apples. Here are 3 apples and here are 1 apple. Okay, if we subtract 1 apple from 3 apples, how many apples do you get? 2 apples. So 3x minus x means 2x. Okay, so here 2 multiplies the variable x. If we transpose it, it will divide the 26. So 26 by 2 is equals to x. So 2 ones are 2 like this. So therefore the value of x is equals to 30. Okay, that means what? The biggest number. Therefore the biggest number is equals to 30. Now we have to find the smallest number. What is the smallest number? The smallest number is equals to x minus 8. The smallest number is x minus 8. That means 30 minus 8 is equals to 5. Okay, 30 minus 8 is equals to 5. Okay, children, are you understand? Again, once again, I repeat. Here, once again, I will do the problem. So here we can choose the biggest number is that x. The difference between those two numbers is 8. So the smallest number becomes x minus 8. Okay, if 2 is the second sentence, if 2 is added to the bigger number, so 2 is added to the biggest number is x plus 2. This result will be equals to 3 times of smallest number. So 3 into x minus 8. That means 3 into x, 3x minus 3 into 8, 3 8 is 24. Okay, by the problem, these two are equal. So x plus 2 is equals to 3x minus 24. Okay, we can transpose x to RHS and minus 24 to LHS. 2 plus 24 is equals to 3x plus x becomes to minus x. So 2 plus 24, 26 equals to 3 apples minus 1 apple, get 2 apples, means 2x. So here 2 multiplies. If we transpose it, it can divide. So x is equals to 2x by 26 by 2, that means 13. X value 13, means the biggest number is 13. The smallest number is x minus 8. So x minus 8 is equals to 13 minus 8 means 5. Okay children, are you understand? Okay. We are going to the next problem. Next, the fourth problem. Okay, first we have to read the problem. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 56. Find the numbers. Okay, the sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 56. Find the numbers. Okay, okay children. First we have to write the odd numbers. What are the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. These are the odd numbers. Okay. 1 and 3 are consecutive odd numbers. 3 and 5 are consecutive odd numbers. 5 and 7 are consecutive odd numbers. Okay. What is the difference between two consecutive odd numbers? Is 2. The difference between these two is 2. And this is 2. And this is Okay? Okay. Now we can start. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 56. We don't know those consecutive odd numbers. So first let us suppose the first odd number is equals to let x. Okay, the first odd number is equals to let x. So the consecutive odd number of x is equals to, first if we take the first number is 1, to get the consecutive number 3 we have to add 2 to 1. Okay, if we take the first number as 3, to get the consecutive odd number we have to add 2 to 3. Okay, so if we want to know the consecutive odd number to x, that means x plus 2. So therefore x and x plus 2 are, x comma x plus 2 are two consecutive odd numbers. Okay. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 56. The sum of these two is 56. Therefore, x plus 2 is equals to 56. Okay, here is one angle and here is also one angle. The sum of these two is 2 angles. That means 2x plus 2 is equals to 56. We have to find the value of x. That's why we have to transpose 2. So 2x is equals to 56 plus 2 becomes minus 2. That means 2x is equals to 54. Okay. Here 2x is equals to 54. 2 multiplies the variable x. So if we transpose it, it divides 54. X is equals to 54 by 2. Okay. If we divide 54 by 54 to 2, 2 ones are 2 twos are 4. Okay, 2 sevens are 40. So therefore the value of x is 27. The value of x is 27. That means x means what? The first odd number. The first odd number equals to, x is equals to 27. So the consecutive odd number of x is x plus 2. The consecutive odd number of x is equals to x plus 2. That means 27 plus 2, that is equals to 29. Therefore, the two consecutive odd numbers are 27 and 29. Okay, once again I repeat. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 56. Find the numbers. Okay, let us take the first odd number is x. Okay, next the consecutive odd numbers must becomes x plus 2. Okay, the sum of these two numbers is equals to 56. So x plus 2 is equals to 56. X plus x is 2x plus 2 is equals to 56. Transpose to 2 to RHS, 2x is equals to 56 minus 2. That means 2x is equals to 54. Okay, here 2 multiplies the x. So we have to transpose to 2. So x is equals to 54 by 2. That means x is equals to 27. X means what? The first odd number is equals to 27. So the consecutive odd number of x is x plus 2. That means 27 plus 2 is equals to 29. Okay children, are you understand? Now we have to solve the sixth problem. Okay, first we have to read the problem. A man walks 10 kilometers. Then travels a certain distance by train and then by bus as far as twice by the train. If the whole journey is of 70 kilometers, how far did he travel by train? Okay. A man is traveling some distance. The whole distance is 70 kilometers. First, he traveled the distance by walking as 10 kilometers. He traveled the distance 10 kilometers by walking. After that, he traveled by a train. A certain distance means we don't know how much distance he traveled by train. Okay, by train. And then by bus. After the train, he traveled starting by bus as far as twice by the train. Okay, he twice by the train. If the whole journey is of 70 kilometers, how far did he travel by train? Okay, the man traveled total distance is 70 kilometers. He traveled by walk is 10 kilometers. We don't know how much distance traveled by train. So, let it be a variable x. Suppose if he traveled by train 10 kilometers, he traveled the distance by bus as far as twice by the train. If he traveled by the train 10 kilometers, if he traveled the distance by bus is twice of this distance. So 10 means 20 kilometers. If he traveled by the train 5 kilometers, by bus is 10 kilometers. Twice of 5 is 10 kilometers. Okay, are you understand? Now we can start the problem. Okay, a man traveled the distance by walking. A man traveled the distance by walking is equals to 10 kilometers. Okay, a man covered the distance, a man covered the distance by walking is 10 kilometers. Then he travels by train. A man traveled by train. By train, he covered the distance. A man traveled by train. A man traveled by train, covered the distance is equals to let x kilometers. Okay, let x kilometers. By bus, he covered the distance. By bus, he covered the distance is equals to twice of the distance by train. So that means this is 2x. Okay, the total distance covered by the man. Okay, the total distance traveled. The total distance traveled is equals to how much? 10 kilometers plus x kilometers plus 2x kilometers is equals to 10 kilometers plus x plus 2x is equals to 3x kilometers. Okay, 3x kilometers. By the problem, the total distance is, the total journey is equals to 70 kilometers. Therefore, the total journey is this one and this one, or these two are equal. Therefore, 10 kilometers plus 3x kilometers is equals to 70 kilometers. Okay. Now we have to transpose 10 kilometers. 3x kilometers is equals to 70 kilometers plus 10 becomes to minus 10. Minus 10 kilometers. That means 3x kilometers is equals to 70 minus 10, 60 kilometers. Okay. Now we have multiplied, 3 is multiplied by x. So x is equals to 60 kilometers by 3. That means x is equals to 320s. 3 ones are 320s. So x is equals to 20 kilometers. That means a man covered the distance by train. That means a man traveled by train covered the distance is x. Therefore, a man covered the distance by train is equals to 20 kilometers. Okay. Are you understand, children? Once again, I explain. A man walks 10 kilometers. So, a man is traveling some distance. First he is walking, after that by train, and after that he is traveled by bus. Okay. He covered the distance by walking is 10 kilometers. Okay. We don't know how much distance he traveled by train. So, let it be x. Okay. By bus he traveled the distance twice of the train. So, by bus he covered the distance is 2x. The total distance is 10 kilometers plus x kilometers plus 2x kilometer. This is equal to 70 kilometers because the total distance, the total journey is given as 70 kilometers in the problem. So, that is equal to 70 kilometers. 10 kilometers plus 3x kilometers is equals to 70 kilometers. So, 3x kilometers is equal to 70 kilometers minus 10 kilometers. That means 3x kilometers is equals to 60 kilometers. So, here x is multiplied by 3. So, to find x, we have to transpose 3. So, x is equal to 60 kilometers by 3. That means x is equals to 20 kilometers. So, a man covered the x means, what is that? A man travelled by the distance covered by train. Okay? By train. So, a man covered the distance by train is 20 kilometers. Okay, children? Are you understand? Now, we have to solve the line problem. Okay? First, we can read. The length of rectangular field is 8 meters lesser than twice its breadth. The length of rectangular field is 8 meters lesser than twice its breadth. If the perimeter of the rectangular field is 56 meters, find its length and breadth. Okay, here is a rectangular field. Here is a rectangular field. Okay, the length of rectangular field is 8 meters less than twice its breadth. Okay, A, B, C, D. This is the rectangular field. So, if we want to know the length of the rectangular field, first we have to know the breadth. Okay, so solution. So, let us suppose the breadth of rectangular field equals to let x. Now, twice of its breadth. So, twice of breadth is equals to 2x. Okay. Again, we have to read. The length of rectangular field is 8 meters lesser than twice its breadth. length of rectangular field is equals to 8 meters lesser than the twice of the breadth. So 2x minus 8. 8 meters lesser than twice of its breadth. Okay. This is the length of the rectangular field. 2x minus 8. Here he already given the perimeter of the rectangular field is 56 meters. Okay. The perimeter of rectangular field is equals to, what is the formula? 2 into length plus breadth. 2 into length plus breadth. That means equals to 2 into length, 2x minus 8 plus breadth. Breadth is x. This is equals to 2 into 2 apples plus 1 apple. 3 apples, 3x minus 8. Okay. So this one. But from the problem, the perimeter is 56 meters. From the problem, the perimeter is equals to 56 meters. So therefore, this is also a perimeter of the same rectangular field. That is also a perimeter of the same rectangular field. That's why, therefore, 2 into 3x minus 8 is equals to 56 meters. Okay, children? So, here 2 multiplies the algebraic expression 3x minus 8. Here 2 is multiplying. If we transpose 2 to RHS, it becomes division term. So 3x minus 8 is equals to 56 meters by 2. That means 2 ones are 2 2s are 4, 2 8 is 16. So that is equals to 3x minus 8 equals to 28 meters. Okay. So 3x, we have to transpose minus 8. 3x is equals to 28, minus 8 becomes to plus 8 meters. So 3x is equals to 8 plus 28, 36 meters. 36 meters. Here 3 multiplies the x. So if we transpose it, it becomes the division term. So x is equals to 36 meters by 3. That means x is equals to 3 ones are 3 12s are 36. 12 meters. So x is value of x is 12. What is the x? The breadth of the rectangular field. So therefore the breadth is equals to x is equals to 12 meters. The length of rectangular field is equals to, what is the 2x minus 8? 2x minus 8. That is equals to 2 into x means 12 meters minus 8 meters. So equals to 2 12 are 24 meters minus 8 meters. That is equals to 16 meters. Okay. This is the length and breadth of rectangular field. Okay, children. Once again, I repeat. Okay. Here, the length of the rectangular field is 8 meters less than twice of its breadth. If the perimeter of the rectangular field is 56, find its length and breadth. Okay. First, we have to know the breadth. Then, we have to find the length. So, that's why we have to write the breadth of the rectangular field is let x. Okay. Then, the twice of the breadth is 2x. So, the length of the rectangular field is 8 meters lesser than twice of its breadth. That means 2x minus 8. So, the length of this rectangular field is x meters, breadth is x meters, and the length is 2x minus 8 meters. Now we have to find the perimeter. Perimeter of a rectangular field is 2 into length plus breadth. So 2 into length means 2x minus 8 meters plus breadth means x meters. So that is equals to 2 into 2x plus x. 2 apples plus 1 apple becomes 3 apples. So 2 into 3x minus 8. Okay. So from the problem he already given the perimeter of the rectangular field is 56 meters. That's why we have to equal these two. So 2 into 3x minus 8 is equals to 56 meters. Because this is also a perimeter and this is also the same perimeter of the rectangle. That's why we have to equal these two. So here 2 multiplies the term 3x minus 8. If we transpose 8, it will divide the term. So 3x minus 8 is equals to 56 by 2. So 3x minus 8 is equals to, if we divide 56 with 2, we get 28 meters. Okay. So 3x minus 8 equals to 28 meters. You have to transpose minus 8. So 3x is equals to 28 plus minus 8 becomes plus 8 meters. 3x equals to 36 meters. So here 3 multiplies x. So if we transpose 8, it will divide. So x is equals to 36 by 3. That means x equals to 12 meters. X means what? The breadth of the rectangular field. So the breadth of the rectangular field x equals to 12 meters. Now we have to find the length. So the length of the rectangular field is 2x minus 8 meters. That means 2 into x means how much? 12 meters minus 8 meters. That is equals to 2 12s are 24 meters minus 8 meters. That is equals to 16 meters. Okay children, are you understand? Okay children, are you understand the problem? Okay, you have to complete the remaining problems. Okay children, these are the homework. These problems are homework, given by homework. Okay, you have to read the problem carefully to solve this. Okay, you have to read the problem again and again to understand. If you understand the problem, you have to write it equation. If you write it in equation, you have to solve easily. So that's why I told you again and again, you have to read the problem very carefully. Okay, all of you complete these problems. Okay children, bye. We will meet in the next class.